This is so much fun. Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a little survey. I was wondering if you ever heard of the band Chickenfoot?
No, I didn't.
You recognize any of those guys?
Is that you?
Hey, that's my evil twin. What's your name?
Sade.
Sade.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing a survey. I was wondering if you've heard of a band called Chickenfoot.
No.
No. You recognize any of these guys?
He looks familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where have you seen them?
On TV.
I
I
think
don't know from what show, but it's like I've seen him before. He has like one of those faces that you just can't forget.
No, I don't recognize him because of the glasses. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like you could be somebody famous. I have no idea.
Yeah,
it's
the glasses.
You know?
It's the glasses, yeah. Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a little survey for rock music. Maybe you could be interested in talking to me about Chickenfoot. How about this guy? You ever seen him before?
He looks familiar with his hair.
Yeah. His name is Sammy Hagar. You ever heard of Sammy Hagar?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I'm doing a little survey. There's a band called Chickenfoot. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
No?
Is that Jimmy Page, dude?
Yes!
Okay.
Excellent. Wow, you're good.
The foot came down in the Hall of Fame today. Refer to the foot in the third person. Oh, the foot's up there. Look at it. That's out of sight, actually. Okay.
Sammy, this is your friendly rock star. I tell you what.
Okay. My dear friend, Mr. Robin Williams, turned me down for an interview today. So I'm going to go down to the second funniest guy I know in town. We're going to go see Mr. Bob Weir. And you got to bring things to Bob. He's one of those kind of guys. And bring him a little Kenyan coffee, nice bottle of tequila, and a Chickenfoot guitar. And we're going to see how funny Bob is. Bob's funny in a different kind of way than Robin. Bob's kind of just funny in general. He's just funny, like peculiar, not ha-ha. And we're gonna go see it. We can get out of Bob. Isn't it beautiful around here? Oh. Oops. These could be Bob's dogs for all I know. Thank you. See, when people, if I would have been in a Ferrari, those people would have bad vibed me. They'd have looked at me like, look at this guy, what's he think he's doing, hot stuff. But I'm in the smart car, and so they smile at me. Oh, this driveway is steep. They smile at me and be nice to me. Uh-oh, Bob's got a big dog. Bob, call the dog off. I got presents. Everybody loves presents. Bob, how are you, man? The second funniest man in Marin County right here, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bob Weir, my dear friend.
Haven't met my dog. He's funny.
I met the dogs. Believe me, they were the first ones on the case. Now, Bob, fresh bottle.
Great.
A 3-finger lid.
All right.
Kenyan coffee beans and babies are good.
Geeks bearing gifts. Wow, look at that.
Chickenfoot axe, baby.
Wow. That's not for me, is it?
Yeah.
It is? Holy shit.
On camera, Bob.
On camera, all right.
Damn, Bob, I like that. I just have to ask you, Bob, what do you think of Chickenfoot? What do you think? I mean, you saw it. You came and saw it.
I loved it. I personally loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it was okay with you. It didn't seem too pop compared to.
Well, you know, like I say, you guys can all play your instruments. You all have a great deal of facility on your instruments. I think you could take your tunes and stretch them out a bit, like we do.
We've got 10 songs, 11 songs, whatever it is on the record, and we've stretched those into like 2 hours. Our show's almost 2 hours, so how much farther should we stretch them? We'd have to take a couple songs out of the set.
Nah, well, you know.
Or play longer.
Yeah, play longer.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna go get a T-shirt. Is that gonna be okay if I change?
Continuity, Bob.
Yeah, continuity.
Hey, Bob, you do whatever you want. It's your house.
I'll be right back.
Bob, I'm telling you, 10 more minutes and we're done.
Just getting started.
I know, Bob, that's your style, but see, you and I are on different wavelengths when it comes to that, you know. You're like the long run kind of, oh, Lord.
Cheers.
You're a long run kind of guy, and I'm kind of a short run kind of guy, you know. I'm a sprinter. You're a marathon runner, right?
Well, no, I've never run a marathon. I used to run distance in high school.
So, Bob, when was the last time you dropped acid? Is that a legal question?
When was that? It wasn't all that long ago, like.
That was the answer I was looking for.
You know, I think probably about 12, 14 years ago, something like that.
Long?
Yeah.
What happened? You guys...
Well, you know, that's not a long time when you're
When you were 100.
Old as God. But I quit taking acid when I'd pretty much seen the elephant, you know.
Excuse me, saw the elephant. That's his phrase. I
I kept going back to the same place, and
oh, I
it
see.
wasn't
What you
new.
said. Oh, you saw the elephant. Oh, Bob, I like that phrase. I like that phrase. That's good. What do you like to do to get high? So do you have a little buzz, a couple?
A little buzz, you know. I tell you what, music buzzes me. A good movie buzzes me. I love to go for a little trot in the woods. That buzzes me.
Yeah, me too. That's something we have in common.
Yeah. And you can wear that for a while. It doesn't wear off either, you know. And I'm entirely too fond of single malt scotches, the smoky ones. So I say that for rare occasions. And I don't smoke that much pot.
Either. I'm not a pot guy. That's one thing we've always had in
Yeah, I
common.
know.
Not a pot guy.
My last year, my New Year's resolution was I was going to learn to smoke pot. And I never got around to it.
Well, it gives you, you know, the thing I do like about when I once in a while do it, it
Yeah, me
really
too.
gives you, I mean, you get so many great ideas, but you can't do anything with it. They're gone, and then you forget. By the time you get a guitar,
Real light touch, just a little taste of that stuff, and sometimes
Yeah,
I'm good to go. I'm pleasant company. You know, I can't if I smoke too much of that stuff, I'm lost in the syrup. You know.
Totally. That's exactly, man. I can't. You
I'm,
can't.
I'm a cheap date with
You
pot.
can't. Yeah, you can't figure out what to do. You think, oh, you got this great, and then you say, oh, what was I doing? And you start laughing, and you move on.
Yeah, all these different kinds of pot are so different. And this one's real bright and electric and really fun and up, and you know.
But anyway, so Bob, one time he fell off the end of my driveway, and he walked right off the cliff, and the next day he came back, and it's what he was looking for was his cigarettes. Okay. I think it wasn't the car keys. It wasn't, you know, the wallet. He had lost his cigarettes down there, man, and up here on this mountain, we're not real close to his store, you know. Oh, I just want to tell you, baby, how much I love your hat. Uh-huh. Well, I'm walking down the road trying to find my home, baby. Find my home, baby. Find my way back home. I've been walking down this road. Seems like I'm going so long. This road ain't gonna take me home. There you go.
I gotta work on that one.
mask.
You know how much money we make off these things? Woo! You don't want to know how much money we make off these? Fucking zero, pal.
It's for our fans. We love our fans.
I'm gonna get you some drumsticks. We need a set of drumsticks for this guy, Chad. Those are for you. Those are Chad Smith's. You in business? Yeah. Next time I see you guys better have a band together. Don't be messing around.
When are we going on, by the way?
5 minutes. Stretch. You ready? It's time.
We're going? You gotta be kidding. It's way too fucking early.
9:15.
What kind of horse shit was going on over here? All the fucking racket. Hey, pal, listen. Ow! Oh, and furthermore. Come on in. Sometimes, it looks like water. Hey, see, that's not how clear it is. See, that's not. This will make you want to quit drinking smelling together. Why you gotta be so crazy, Chad? What happened to you? What happened to you that made you so crazy?
Well, my mom kept me in the crib till I was 5.
I heard you fell out once, so trying to get out.
Yay!
Everybody's way.
Oh, you want to be on?
No. Well, I mean, so far, so good. So far, Chad and I have been very humorous because, we're behind, Joe. We got to get on this thing. You know what I'm saying, Joe?
Hey, man, what time do we get to go on, I feel like I've had a little too much coffee, but I haven't, And you get a little crazy. Oh, I'm going this way. Oh.
Let's see the
Joe?
Let's see our pulpit.
Go that way. Biggest roach clips I've ever seen in my life.
You haven't seen a roach?
Here for Chickenfoot.
Chickenfoot! Chickenfoot! The foot! Chickenfoot!
Chickenfoot. Yeah, I look the same as I did in the 80s. ¿Dónde están los zapatos? Aquí.
Aquí. Oh, grande, mucho grande.
So here we are, Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. You got it, bud.
Wait.
Look, there you go. From this chunk of wood grew the mighty Jack Daniels. Rock.
Inspired by the band's own hard partying. Is that true?
No.
No, just having me medicine. Getting a little bit older now, Go look at your name, man. Go look at your name,
Sam.
brother.
There we are.
There you go.
Go rip the other guys here.
They showed the love and respect.
All right.
All cameras on Mike Anthony. Actual Hall of Famer. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Anthony.
Adam Carolla, take 1.
Nothing but high tech here.
Okay, we're live.
Okay, yeah. Last time Adam and I got together, I told him I'd give him some Chickenfoot stuff, and I never did. So I did bring Chickenfoot CD for you there.
Thank you very much.
That's a heat-sensitive cover that we did on that. So like, when you take it off, if you like have your girlfriend or wife, whatever, sit on it, our pictures come out.
Well, I'll have my girlfriend and wife sit on it simultaneously.
There you go. Well,
awesome.
if it's simultaneously, then you'll want this. That's very limited. That does the same thing as that. But if you got both girls sitting on it, you got plenty of room there for that.
Heat sensitive. Yeah. Well, here's what I need. Here's really. There's nothing for the kids to clean their weed on anymore. You know, back in the day, you'd open the double album, you'd take your stash, you put in there, you'd have to get rid of. You kids don't know from seeds. You don't know how many friends I know have lost an eyeball to an exploding seed in the hash
Have you ever
pipe.
had one pop in the joint?
You can't run fast enough.
It's
yeah, no, it's
no
like
good.
it's like a novelty cigar. And let me ask you this: hanging with Sammy Hagar, what is the longest he's ever went without bringing up his tequila? Like if a cop pulled him over, do you think he's ever gone? Like what's the over/under? 9.5 words before he brings up his tequila?
I think if he got pulled over, the first thing he'd do would be go like this: "Sir, may I see driver's license, registration, and tequila?"
Now you make hot sauce, you make barbecue sauce, you make mustard.
I love spicy food. In fact, I brought today, they're here somewhere, I made some hot wings for you.
You did?
Yeah.
Sammy's making tequila, and then everything he makes with tequila. I bought some Sammy Hagar baby formula had tequila in it.
You're
actually.
kidding.
Yeah, strained peas soaked in
What
tequila.
the heck?
That's what I said too. We said in Mexico, that's what they do. Well, look, I know there's no love lost between you and some of the other Van Halen members, but let's be honest. Let me put you on the spot here. Joe Satriani, one of the premier guitar players on the planet. Of course, your old buddy Eddie Van Halen, also a guy who's no slouch. They're both great.
Right.
But if it was one of those devil went down to Georgia kind of situations, and there was a golden guitar, and you needed one of them to play that golden guitar, otherwise he was going to claim his soul, Eddie or Joe?
I will have to decline.
You see?
Only if not. Well, you know,
I asked the tough questions.
The unrated DVD will put that one on. The unrated version.
I mean, they're both great.
Eddie was a great innovator on the hammer-on tapping style. Joe's a great innovator and just a great all-around musician. I mean,
I say this about Eddie, you know, I like a Makita cordless screw gun as much as the next guy, and he incorporated one of my favorite tools into his actual guitar playing.
He actually did that?
How'd that happen?
He was working on a guitar in the studio and was screwing something in, and just happened it was by the pickup, and it went and you can hear it over the monitor. And we're like, oh, that's kind of cool. So he just picked it up and ran it across the top of the guitar. And that's exactly how that happened.
Really?
That was it.
All right, so what are we talking about? Chickenfoot. That's right. Yeah, you guys, it's really a band. I mean, you ever think about this? You may be the worst guy in the band? I mean, look, I'm not busting your chops. Chad Smith over here, Sammy Hagar, Joe Satriani.
You know what?
I mean, that's a pretty... Someone has to be the weak link, Michael. You're a fine bass player. I'm not...
All right, Adam. Good talking to you.
No, it's not. You're nothing wrong with your bass playing. I mean, you're capable. You could certainly give a kid lessons if he needed them. You know, I mean, if he had no experience playing the bass.
Remember that, all you kids out there, in case I get kicked out of Chickenfoot.
But I mean,
I'm going to need
Chad
some
Smith,
extra
Joe
cash.
Satriani, Sammy Hagar. Hagar was in Van Halen. The guy's a legend.
I was in Van Halen longer than him.
Look out
Jesus
of here.
Christ. Okay, what are we
Van Halen. Now, let me hold on a second. Hold on.
You know what? Seriously, though, when I'm in the studio with those guys, I do feel very humbled being in a room with these guys. But, you know...
Well, he's the Red Rocker.
Damn it, I don't know if I'm, like, the low man.
Well, I'm saying... If you have a race and there's 4 people in the race, someone has to come in 4th place. Doesn't mean they're not a world-class sprinter. It just means they weren't as fast as the other 3 guys.
So
Sammy.
This is uncomfortable. Sammy can't run for shit.
Really?
Yeah.
He should run for president of Mexico. That's what he should run for. Yeah. All right, what else did you bring me, by the way?
You know what? I did bring you one other thing. I brought you your own, you know...
Hoodie.
The Chickenfoot hoodie.
Wow.
Chickenfoot hoodie for you.
That, and the extra large, too.
Well, no, well...
Look at that. You want to call the host fat? I'll wear it. Listen, next time I rob a liquor store, I'll be wearing this baby.
Well, let's talk about our tour last year.
I went to Yosemite. It was awesome. We camped out for 2 days. I'm so glad you brought this up. It is beautiful. There's Half Dome over there. There's like the Devil's golf cart and all sorts of other kind of places over there.
I went on tour.
Did you go to Yosemite?
No, we didn't play Yosemite.
Where'd you play?
Well, actually, one of the coolest places we played, we did a free show at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a personalized tour through the whole place.
And what do they have there? Like Buddy Holly's glasses and Jimi Hendrix
Everything.
song?
I mean, we went, Les Paul just passed away.
Sure.
This past year, but they had a huge display of all of Les Paul's, of like his first guitar he made out of a railroad tie.
Wow.
It's just a chunk of wood with 4 strings running across it, and I don't know how the hell they even got that thing to work, but that was like the first birth of the electric guitar, stuff like that. So it was a free concert we did there. It was great because obviously 1 million people showed up, and it was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. So you feel like you were in the shadows of greatness.
Exactly. You could feel everybody from, Buddy Holly to Roy Orbison to Jim Morrison, sitting there looking down on you. And that was great. And then after that...
Looking up. I don't think they're looking down. Buddy looking down.
Maybe a couple looking
Jim's
Roy,
looking up.
Jim... Well,
yeah, not everyone's looking down.
They wouldn't even let Jim look up. Jim's like this. He can't see anything.
Yeah. So you guys went in about 3 years ago. Van Halen?
Yeah. Van Halen was inducted.
How'd that go? Was that tough?
Actually,
Crazy.
the induction was great. None of those guys showed up.
Awesome.
The oddest thing about it was Sammy Hagar and myself, the only 2 guys that weren't in the band at the time, showed up.
But what? Well, first off, they should have put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Hawaii like they do with the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL's smart. They realize none of these guys want to risk injury, but anyone will take a free ticket to Hawaii. You can bring your wife. I'd be like, awesome. Come on, let's go, honey. Pack the Samsonite. Yeah. All right. Let's try some of your food.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you recognize any of these guys? They're all from different bands.
Is that you?
That's me.
It is?
Yeah.
You're a very good-looking man.
I am a handsome man. Thank you very much.
Quite attractive.
Okay, that's enough. What about this guy?
Shoot. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, Will Ferrell?
That's Will Ferrell?
I don't know.
That's not Will Ferrell.
No, that's not Will Ferrell. No. Excuse me, sir. Doing a little survey. I'm with Chickenfoot TV. I was wondering if you could help me. If there's a new band called Chickenfoot. What's your name?
Gil.
Gil? Do you like rock music, Gil? I'm with Chickenfoot TV.
Okay.
You like rock and roll, Brendan?
I love it.
You do?
Uh-huh.
So do you play any instruments?
No, I don't. I'm actually into fashion.
You're into fashion? So what do you think of the way these guys are dressed in their black clothes? This guy looks like he just came off a fishing boat or something. What could we do to help that guy to look cooler? What would you do to dress him up to make him look cool?
His outfit is okay. It's just the posing.
It's the posing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a poser.
Yeah.
Whose CDs do you have at home that you listen to that you like?
I don't really have CDs.
Okay, or iPod, or what's on your iPod?
I don't really look at it. I just kind of pick anything and then listen.
Like, I like number 6. Yeah. This is what the music industry has come to, ladies and gentlemen. I like number 6.
Let me get a crane shot.
Joe, are you warmed up? Are you warmed up, Joe?
Yeah. There it goes.
With me, you never know where the one is. See, the one here. This is called an upgrade. Because you're a rock star, so what? Young.
Welcome to Joe's Flesh Wound Corner, where we check out flesh wounds of Chad Smith every night after the gig. I think we've got a few tonight.
There's one. There's one. Ooh. There's a couple on the old knuckles.
Ooh. It's merely a flesh wound.
Thank you.
That's all we have for tonight. Ta-ta for now.
we play this song called Get It Up in the middle of the set every night. And right in front of me is a gentleman named Sammy Hagar who sings in the group. Every night. Every time we play it, and I think we play it every night. It goes a little something like this. Get it up! And after tonight, I no longer will witness the aerobicizing Sammy Hagar in front of me. I have this shit, man.
Oh, those are great. Would you get those at Barney's?
No, I got these at Needless Markup. It's self-business, you know, all cracked up, you know what I'm saying? Thought I was getting free stuff.
I know.
You know, I get like a discount card at Best Buy. I don't need that shit.
I know. You know what? Who's got a good gig? Gumby.
That guy's got it easy. Talking about flexible hours. I don't think the outline of my penis head should be part of it.
You know what?
Shot.
Bulge is good.
Bulge is in. Excellent. Elf bulge. It's good. I gotta say, there's a little wolf barrel going on here. I hate to say it.
There we go, come on, kookiness. That's what I want, okay. Can't see it, turn the draw, there we go. I don't know if I'm better off showing them in midair or hold that, don't move it. That was good for Pearl, actually. That's the Chad, yes I know. We got it, we got it. Okay, get out of there.
It was brilliant.
Wow, you guys came out of that thing partying though. That's right, we came blowing in.
Now we play.
Loving how we do it.
It's an honor to be here in this wonderful building with all the history. The pictures on the wall in my dressing room say it all. Fuck.
I got fame, fast cars and everything, yeah.
Festivus.
I wanna dance, I gotta sing, rock, soul, blues, sing anything, do ya? Hey, hey.
All right, so these are chicken wings.
I made you a plate with my regular barbecue sauce for anybody who doesn't, you know, need any heat.
Let's go ahead and
then
say
I made
pussy.
Pussy, okay. If you're a
All right.
pussy, you eat that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a real man,
Mm-hmm.
you eat the XXX.
Well, I'm a real
So-
man. I am, but my hand is a pussy, and it always goes for the light stuff. You know, I can't control it.
All right,
I've punched myself in the face before. I can't control this hand.
I'll try one of these just to let you know if it tastes any good. But
Mmm. Tangy and savory. This is, by the way, this is why the terrorists hate us, because, you know, they're sleeping on dirt, and they're eating goat, and we're sitting there going,
you'll feel a little bit of a burn, but the flavor is what I go after.
My urethra hurts. Can I tell you that? Someone's going to have to blow cool air in it.
You know what? If you bend over, Adam, we can fix you right up.
Listen, I once had gas in my hand and itched my balls and wasn't right for two weeks. I can't fucking imagine it what a hot drumette up my ass would be like. I really can't. On the other hand, yeah. No, well, I'm vegan. I feel like meat is murder, and I don't pass judgment on you. I'm gonna get preachy. You know, if you want to, you know, eat flesh, that's your business. But this is awesome. Yeah. You know what I like too? I like the garni with the carrot and the celery, because after ingesting several tons of fat and calories and sodium, you go, hey, I made up for it. We're even, right? Dripping in ranch too. I ate your vegetables.
That's fat-free ranch.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Totally. Organic.
No, that's why it tastes shitty. So Slash wanted to play like that.
Probably like Ain't Talking About Love or something like that. You know.
They couldn't figure out a couple of songs that that Dave would like.
Dave couldn't figure out a way where he could steal the show.
Really?
Can I have some sea salt chocolate balls, please? Chocolate balls, yes, my specialty.
1.5 limes because they were so juicy. Normally I'd do 2 limes because they're usually not that juicy, but I got a lot of juice out of them. 1/2 of a lemon because you just need a little bit less of the lime thing. The lemon gives you a little more acid. I normally use an orange too, but a tangerine or something like that is awesome. Just to give it a little more flavor to go with the Cointreau. So once you put that much lime juice, you double that with Cointreau at the same amount. Equal that with tequila.
Stand back, there could be combustion involved if it's not careful.
Then you had a shaker, you'd shake it. We're on a budget.
Are you in a hurry?
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's your name?
Samuel.
Have you ever heard of the band Chickenfoot?
To be honest, no, I haven't.
You ever heard of Sammy Hagar?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Do you know any Sammy Hagar songs?
Nah, but to be honest, I gotta bounce. I'm on my way to AA.
You're on your way to AA?
Yeah.
Good man. You go. Have fun at your
All right,
meeting.
man.
All right, bye. What's your favorite band of all time? If you could have music played at your funeral?
It would be the Beatles.
The
It'd
Beatles,
have to be the
yeah.
Beatles.
Glenn Miller.
Glenn Miller.
She's older.
Oh, she's throwing you under the bus, and we're at a bus stop.
14,000 people turned on him. I don't give a shit. And then he dropped the straws. He pulled his fucking pants down. Yo, not in the hotel.
So there's a new band called Chickenfoot.
Yeah.
You've heard of them?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh man, you guys are the first one. All right, do you know who these guys are?
Absolutely.
All right, name them off.
Michael Anthony, Sammy Hagar, Chad Smith, and Joe Satriani.
Very good. They should like win something.
They should, man.
What kind of music do you like, Gil? What do you listen to normally?
Different kinds.
All kinds?
Yeah, different kinds.
Yeah. Like Jay-Z?
Jay-Z, jazz, you know what I'm talking about?
Jay-Z Jazz?
No.
DJ Jazzy Jeff?
No.
No? Would you even consider buying this record if you, by the look of these guys in their black clothes, looking tough? You think that? What do you think the music would sound like?
I don't know.
Rock and roll?
Sounds like it might be interesting.
Yeah? All right. Gil, you're a man of few words, but I appreciate your input. Thanks, man. Now, this is rock and roll, and they're kind of like old.
Yeah.
She's like, ew. So have you ever heard of Sammy Hagar?
No.
No, me neither. You ever heard of Joe Satriani?
Yes.
Yes? What does he play?
I don't. My dad is like an old school, loves old school rock, so I've
So
heard
he
the
might
name.
have. Yeah, you've heard the name around
about
the
it, yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Like when he's having sex with your mom, he probably Joe Satriani. Very popular. When you say Chickenfoot, what sort of, musical connotation does that sound? What kind of music? Yeah, the name. What
Yeah,
is it?
something with a harmonica in it.
Something with a harmonica in it?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Satriani? Does that ring a bell?
I think my grandmother likes
Your
it.
grandmother's probably been to his restaurant. It's a chain of restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italian food, yeah.
Joe Satriani.
How are
Great
you?
to see you.
How you doing, man?
One of the great guitar players of all time, but he knows that. Unfortunately, I know that as well. And I'm Nigel Tufnell from a group called Spinal Tap. So what you've been doing? Describe what Chickenfoot is to you.
Chickenfoot. Well, it's been a great experience to bring a lot of music that I've played for decades and bring it to the present. And I've got a band that wants to celebrate that.
Yeah.
So the live experience of this band has been fantastic as I get to sort of live that rock and roll dream every night.
Well, I saw you in London with the group, and what struck me, which was depressing in a way, was how much fun you were having.
Yeah, we had a lot.
Because our situation with tap tends to go in the other direction, where we're having fun for a bit, and then it all goes sort of what you call here the toilet.
Oh, right.
What we call, well, we also call it the toilet, actually. But seeing you on stage, you were smiling a lot, and Sammy was smiling.
Yeah.
All the lads were smiling, and I thought, this isn't. How do they make that work?
I think it's just the chemistry. But we noticed it when we got together for the very first time. Everything just was exploding in a good way. Everyone was happy.
Positive.
Yeah. Everyone got to play whatever they wanted to play, and it somehow it fit together. It gelled.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. There's no hatred or vengeful feelings in the group.
None.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like that. It flowed. It's what we call organic, opposite again of tap. Now let me ask you, in the studio, is it the same? You have fun in the studio as well as playing live?
Yeah. We set up sort of like in a half circle kind of arrangement, so we're all facing each other.
Yeah.
So everything was basically live, and when we moved to Skywalker Studios, we had the big scoring room. We still kept it pretty contained.
Right. Well, that's interesting. Let me go back to the idea that you were looking at each other.
Yeah.
See, when we record, it's the opposite. We look away. I can't look at David St. Hubbins when we work because he's at some point going to be looking like this. And that's called the I'm going to attack you and break your fucking guitar look, is what we call it.
Yeah.
At that time, I was playing a Les Paul TV model, you know, those, 1960, kind of yellowish, kind of pukey colour thing, One of my favourite guitars, and in the middle of my playing, he came over, he picked it up, and he threw it.
Oh.
Yeah, not good,
Not good.
Not made to be thrown.
Yeah.
It's not a boomerang, is it? No. So looking towards each other for us, bad idea. For you, brings in the humanity and the musicianship, I imagine.
It was great, the eye contact and just being close, I think.
That's amazing. You know, it's again, to hear someone who can actually play talk about this in that way, it's like Buddhism without the Buddh part of it, you know.
Yeah.
I think, it's quite fascinating actually,
Yeah.
Now let me ask you another question. Do you ever write on acoustic guitars?
I do, yeah. Sometimes I'll write stuff on acoustic to get away from technique so that I won't repeat myself. Sometimes it's nice to write away from it and just play the chords and sing the melody before you think it's a really good song.
That's a good way of doing it.
Then when you pick up the electric, you're almost like producing yourself in a way. You're saying, now what would be best here?
Right.
Instead of just saying, what can I play all over this thing?
The problem with that is that that's an intelligent approach. Yeah, which gets you into some trouble because then the songs are really well shaped.
Well.
Because when I hear your stuff, it doesn't sound random, you know, it sounds like someone put some thought into it, you know.
Yeah, it's got to fit.
Yeah, it's got to fit into the basic, what we call infrastructure. Well, we don't call it that, and I don't call it that. I mean, I just did call it that, but it's not called that in music. It's called something else. It's what you do. I don't do it, so I don't know what you're talking about anyway. So, yeah. Well, it's interesting because, you know, you're different than most people, and I've known you a bit in the years, but most people I talk to can't speak.
Oh.
I mean, not literally, they're not mutes, but they can't articulate what they're thinking, you know. So they just have this glazed look.
Oh, yeah. That's no good.
And the drummer, should we talk about Chad?
Oh, yeah, you could talk about him forever. I mean, he's crazy.
He's really not well as a person, you know. Believe me, if you know the history, we've dealt with a few drummers in our time.
That's right, yeah.
Many of them no longer alive. He almost hurt you the night I saw your show in London.
That's right, yeah.
He did hit Sammy with, I think it was a floor tom.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he picked it up and I thought, well, he's not going to throw it. Who would throw a drum in a show at your own mates? Now let me ask you a question, coming from my perspective. Is he insured?
Well, maybe we should be insured against him.
Well, you should think about that, having gone through a drummer thing for us. He's very close to being on the edge, What happens, you know? What happens if he turns to you holding a floor tom and he's got that look that I've seen him have in his eyes, which is, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
You know, you're kind of a sitting duck up there, you know, you're playing, he's behind you, you got no protection.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, you know, he has that look. I would just run.
Yeah, I remember catching a glimpse of Sammy's eye just right after he got hit, and he turned around and he realized what it was.
Yeah, I think he was in shock, you know.
Yeah.
But that happens every night, you're saying? Something like that?
Just about every night, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. For these shows, do you wear a cup? Yeah, you should think they make something called the Rock Cup now, and it started because way back when the Who started doing a little damage, boom, Strat goes into the amp, you know, things fly off, you know, the fender on this metal piece right on the amplifier, you know. If you destroy the grill, that can fly and hit your groin. And in one show, the fender piece stuck in. Not going to mention who, stuck in the groin. So hence the Rock Cup.
That must have hurt.
Well, it's been a fantastic opportunity to talk to you. Wish you well. with all the foot stuff.
Thank you.
And say hi to the lads for me.
I will.
Like them,
and I'd like to give you something if I could do that.
Oh, I'm taking a bus. I've got money.
No, it's all right. This
Get
is now
away.
this Chickenfoot guitar is now yours.
Oh no! Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's so nice of you. You're a very generous guy, Joe.
Oh. Love you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Do you use heavies?
I do, yeah.
Oh, good. Tune to E flat.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
No, I have an appointment
Please?
right now. No.
You ever seen these guys? You ever heard of the band called Chickenfoot?
No.
Do you know who Sammy Hagar is?
No.
You think they're all wearing like black and they're like, but they're smiling. Well, these two guys aren't smiling, but these guys look happy and rich, and these guys look kind of disgruntled and not so happy. His body language sometimes, tells a lot about what's going on. Did that think any of that makes any sense, what I'm saying?
Not really.
Yeah. So, if you were to like sum up your feelings about Chickenfoot, what do you think? Would you go buy their record? Would you be interested in like listening to that music or no?
I'd be intrigued.
You'd be intrigued.
Yes.
Well, that's good enough. We'll go for intrigued. We're intrigued here at Chickenfoot Television. Would you like, by looking at this picture of these guys, do you think you would like the music that they play? Would you be interested in hearing it?
Maybe.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. You think it'd be cool if it came up on your iPod and you would like it, and if it said Chickenfoot, you'd listen to it? Okay. Thanks. Enjoy your mocha frappuccino. Excellent. All right, I think we're done.
Great show. Thank you.
That's all the time we have. My accent is fading. Thank you very much. Good night.
Yeah, get out of here. Go. Goodbye.
That's a good way to end a tour. We'll be back. Cheers and cheerio and all that kind of rot. Smart water. I need all the brains I don't have.
The gig's over. We'll see you another time. Go. Go. Goodbye. Good night. Good night. Go home now. I'm going home. Goodbye.
Come on in. This is my daughter, Monet.
You're getting too big, okay? Girl, you gotta stop growing.
So you play guitar?
Yeah.
Do you know any Chickenfoot songs?
What is that?
Chickenfoot's his new band.
Oh, wow. I don't
This is the Chickenfoot guitar, see, that's our logo.
She's not exactly y'all's demographic.
Well, yeah, but it'd be nice to have them.
What's your favorite song?
Maybe Vanessa Hudgens' Let's Dance. I'm not really sure.
How's it go like this? Does it go, let's dance, baby, let's go, let's dance. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, then I'm gonna dance.
Oh, Sammy, that sucks.